bonding.
This is it. Maybe it'll bring us closer.
Yeah.
Yes, my love? There's nothing that would give me greater pleasure. No matter. After all, a bond like ours...
on an elderberry is near. We must be close to its hiding place. Beware. A solitary rat may be trivial, but a swarm is dangerous.
It may be deadly, but I will go for it.
Here we go.
Yes.
Pristine darkness in every direction. Silence, but for the gentle, rhythmic slap of water on rock as your vessel cuts through.
Serpent. Serpent. Serpent.
An overwhelming force pushes into your mind. The brain. It is here.
be done. This'll do.
Every kicked buttock, another step on the path.
Chummies.
You have my attention. Mine for the taking.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood. No one's stopped me yet. Another step forward. Don't mind if I do. Open up. Waiting. Preparing. Calculating. Evolving.
It's a battle march on Minsk's four skull.
Oh,
Stronger than before. Much stronger. Close. You must be. That might be worth a look.
salutations. With ease.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Working. Job interrupted. Lost. Heard. Must. Find. Day. Lucky with us. Every bow translates everywhere. Swarming list expand.
The spell's power
Mind never quiet.
The scent of netheril hangs heavy in this place. The brain is close, as is the crown. I'm glad we faced such a monster together.
Go to Minx.
The brain is near. Can you smell it? Salt and sweat and... those are the strains of our little boat ride, says Boo. But no matter. It is the smell of victory all the same.
Do you think we can win this?
I think you are thinking too much, my friend. That is why your brainworm grows fat, while mine own withers from starvation. You are a sorcerer, are you not? There is more magic in your blood than in all the brain's filthy fluids. But if Minsk's words are not enough, then listen to those of one far wiser than
No,
he.
he's so cute. Yeah.
There, my
I
friend.
understand.
You ask if Minsk thinks this battle can be won? Minsk and Boo have no need of thinking. Minsk and Boo know.
Still the most cutest thing ever.
Dominated. Controlled. Alright. Time to skulk about.
Butt level, all the better for the kicking.
Is it now?
Still this patter of paws, Boo. We must be quiet.
Path less traveled.
keeping low.
Into the shadows.
Let's get this over with.
Break control.
See how still Bo lies? He dreams of evil's doom. Just tell me when to shout my battle cry.
Chase. Devour. Does this count as adventuring? These boots have seen everything.
This city reeks of evil. Or perhaps Boo just needs to bathe.
Whoa.
This will make it so. Stretch soft and sure as hunting hamsters. See how the hamster stalks his prey.
You bow or you break.
Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes!
on the move.
Who is napping? Die in silence, evil! Ira de todo! To arms! Wait, no! To swords!
Taking position.
Go for the eyes, Boo! Villainous face, meet virtuous face. Weep if you wish. Minsk will not judge.
outside. Indolence breeds madness. I've got a long road ahead. Pave my path with corpses. Build my castle with bones.
Oh, I have bones. Come with me.
Out of sight, out of mind. Very well. You picked the wrong fight, friend. May they be warned. You didn't deserve this. No one does. You have a no reason to kill the brain. My head is pounding. Execute.
Man, come on.
Execute.
Deathly silence. The air is stale and putrid.
It's close. Have the stones ready.
Your blood slows. Your senses strung so tight they could snap in an instant.
You think you know why you are here? You think you can atone for giving me my power, child of bone? By destroying me with the nether stones. You are wrong.
messing with your mind. Don't listen to it. Use the stones.
I got the thing.
By eliminating Ketheric, Orin, and Gortash, you have simply unbound me. Exactly as I intended. The crown is now mine to command. Mine alone.
Don't listen to it. Focus on the crown.
I will catch Mara to it. Wrong way.
Place the crown upon me in the depths of Moonrise Towers. And there I was born. The crown is not my weakness. It is what made me what I am. You brought the crown to me, Baldur, thinking the army I amassed with it would become yours. Your plan was devious, your cruelty unparalleled. I would have followed it were your mind not destroyed by your sister. But with you gone, the three pitiful chosen fought like children in your wake. I gave them power to harm one another with, while I crafted my design. I used the chosen, while they thought they used me. But the orders are now mine to give.
I won't allow it. Again, dominate it.
When the parasite entered your ruin mind, you became a pawn in my design. Who do you think told the chosen about the astral prison? Who do you think planted the knowledge of Orpheus's power and the fear of what it could do? When the chosen sent my thralls to retrieve the prison, who do you think let the Emperor slip its leash, knowing it would be the one to bring you to me?
Were you a part of its plan?
I only needed one netherstone descent from the chosen's grasp to guarantee my freedom. You brought all three back to me. In doing so, you have liberated me. This was your role, and it is complete. Now you will witness the grand design.
We can't afford to let that happen.
situation is worse than I thought. This is an elder brain, no longer. The magic of the crown has caused it to evolve. It has become something more. Another brain.
I thought the nether stone would allow us to go.
I thought so too. But that was when I believed it was still an underbrain. It has been anticipating our every move from the start. I underestimated it. We will need to rethink our plan.
Always room for more.
Yeah, what do you think?
You're okay. Then the heavens and hells and everything in between. I thought the brain would take you from me. Separating the crown from that monstrosity will be harder than we imagined. It might be time to reconsider our strategy.
The Illithid lied about his nether pebbles. Only say the word, and Minsk will feed them to him.
The Netherbrain believes it will rise victorious, but it could never predict the extent of our might and the heat of our fury. But first, we must attend to the captive prince. Let there be no doubt. We will take the Prince of the Comet will soar, and the age of Vlakith will be ended. The Emperor deserves no more than a blade in its belly. But go ahead, waste your words on the gale. I will be watching closely for what you do next.
Okay, honey.
I have assessed our encounter with the Netherbrain from every angle. I know why we failed. The problem was not the stones. The problem was you. You can make only one move at a time, but the Netherbrain calculates every possible at once. It knows what you will do. It knows everything you could possibly do. You cannot outmaneuver it. To defeat it, you would have to think like an Illithid. Better yet, be one. Your mind is not capable of this. Mine is. You will give the stones to me, I will assimilate Orpheus, and then I will be able to leave this prison to face the brain.
Assimilate him. Skvar! No! Now is the time to liberate him! Do not stand against me.
I will consume his thoughts, his knowledge, his brain.
So you would kill him. He is Gith's heir. You'd be the Githyanki people's betrayer. You'd be my betrayer.
I realize he is of some significance to you, but he is of even more value to our cause. In theory, yes. You have embraced transformation so far, but this would be a complete evolution. And you're being enlithed for the rest of your days. Is this really something you would be willing to accept?
This is not the kind of decision to make based solely on your own wisdom. You must discuss it privately.
True.
If we do not do this, all is lost.
Mother Gith's only son has suffered long in his prison. Refuse the Emperor. Better yet, crush his revolting skull and let this prison be his grave. Then smash the crystals with the Orphic hammer and free the prince from his bonds. The comet will guide us to a sure victory against the brain. Shamar Sala Orpheus!
Defeat the brain.
Take on the Flayer form. There must be another way to defeat the brain, surely. If not, better we fight on anyway, and die beautiful!
Why is
Quite the choice you're faced with. Surrender the Netherstones to a mind flare, or surrender your soul and become one. If you need advice, I'll do my best. Though I have to say I've not much to draw on in this case. It's rather a unique predicament to have landed yourself with. As it stands, I see no option free of sacrifice in one form or another. So the question becomes, what are you willing to give up? Relinquish the stones. You place your fate in the hands of a creature whose trustworthiness is hardly guaranteed. Keep the stones, and you relinquish the very essence of your being, your soul, your emotions, your purpose. You would lose everything, and might live with such a loss for eternity. All I can say is whatever choice you make, if it leads us to taking the crown, it will be worth it. And I will ensure you are well taken care of.
I trust you have aired opinions and grievances and made your decision. Are you ready to become a mind flayer?
No, I'm good.
I told you to get you. Still, you even united. Very well. You leave me no option but to.
Doubt we'll get much in the way of gratitude. Only one way to...
The gate is gone. We must waste no more time. Take the hammer and smash the... And be careful. Speaks madness. Everything is clear.
Hey, what's up?
inside, a silent cry pierces your head. It's unlike any sensation you've ever felt.
You freak of Illithid! You stole an unborn hatchling from my people! And you slaughtered my honor guard. Nonetheless, it seems we must be allies.
Your Majesty, the Prince of the Comet gets true heir. It is an honor.
Do not patronize me. You rejected the Illithid when it no longer suited your needs. No doubt you freed me because it suits you now. I will neither forgive nor forget your abuse of my powers. That is true. And it would have been the honorable They would have given you a noble end. They would have freed me, and I would have stopped the Elder Brain before it evolved into a Nether Brain. All that suffering, avoidable, were it not for the choices you made. In this, we are aligned. I am obliged to overlook your transgression. We will destroy the Netherbrain together, and put a stop to this nascent empire before it expands into the stars. The Gake was correct about one thing. The Netherbrain's power is beyond us. The hardest metal in the world would not cut through its mind, for it is made of thought itself. At this point, it will take an Illithid to unleash the full potential of the Netherstones. There is not. We face a Netherbrain. For there to be one way to defeat it is unlikely enough. There will not be another. Just as I was free, I will do it. I will become Illithid. I will sacrifice my soul for my people. I will end the grand design.
My prince, you cannot. This is not your burden to bear.
You are true hero.
nether brain will be only too pleased to claim me.
My prince, no!
Even in my darkest hours, I knew it was my destiny to save my people. I could never have imagined this would be the way. Gifkar Tavkeem crushed. All to wield these. Let us seek out the nether brain and finish this. Once the grand design is ended, kill me. It is the very least you can do. Come. It's time for us to meet our fates and end this illithid nightmare.
We have a city to save.
Back to the city. Who thinks it is time for a second bite of this brain?
Try to avoid the worst of the mess. Or plow ahead and enjoy the fireworks. Strolling these streets together would have been quite magical in other circumstances. This is all a tad apocalyptic for my liking. I'm cautiously optimistic. Though, with the time left to us and the amount still to be done, it's best we don't take anything for granted. Who knows what shape these final moments of ours might assume? Not I. Not Mistra. Not even you. Whatever my fate might be, I'll be glad to greet it in such fine company. When? I'm glad you have such... I don't dare to... But if if we overcome that obstacle, I will do everything. I'd need a ream of parchment longer than an elder brain's stem to capture the tumult I feel at that particular prospect. But I'm ready. That's the word you need to hear. If you call on me, I will not let you down.
Don't worry, Gale. I'm not gonna get
I hope that wasn't our last kiss. I'd take 1,000 more if I could.
You held the future of the people in your hands. How dare you take our prince from us? How dare you parade around this abomination?
Was give Kartav Kim crush.
What?
Stand down. The true heir has spoken.
No. It can't be.
That's no way of talking to you.
And it's true. Orpheus, my prince. What's become of you?
The grand design must be ended. A sacrifice had to be made. The duty fell to me. I am not long for this world, or any other.
What of Vlaakith? What of our liberty?
You underestimate your own people. Their imaginations have kept the name Orpheus alive for millennia. Bring them my message. Tell them my fate. Some will doubt. Some will mock. But some will listen. And the spark will be lit. This champion holds the key to the Grand Design's end. Answer to her as you would to me.
Your Majesty.
I have spoken.
As you wish. I stand at the ready.
Your friendship, your constancy. When I fell to despair, they elated me. Thank you, my friend. Shavazai.
Shavazai.
Now, to the Netherbrain. Let it be the first victim in the war for the skies.
lost much already, and we will lose more before the day is out. But even when the last soul falls, Baldur's Gate will stand. For Baldur's Gate is more than just a city. It is more than a place of opportunity for those of mercantile spirit. More than a place of refuge for those who are lost. More than a home for friends, loved ones, and adventuring souls. Baldur's Gate is a place where anyone can find what they need, if they're just willing to fight for it. Today, Baldur's Gate needs us. Today, we fight for... You're late, friend. This is the one you spoke of.
The very same. The champion we've been waiting for. The one who will save Baldur's Gate from ruin.
The Fist examines your illithid ally with suspicion. He was not expecting the savior of Baldur's Gate to be accompanied by a mind flayer.
Appearances may change, but they do not mask the one within. This one, I know. Observe with whom it travelleth. Friends. This mind flare will fight with thee. It will save thy city and thy lives.
The Fist eyes your illithid ally with suspicion, softening to curiosity. His hostility melting at the recognition that there's more behind those eyes than malice.
My steel is yours, and I'm not alone.
You helped me once. I figured it's time I paid you back. With magic.
I'm better at crafting steel than wielding it. Your friend here is armored and potion-fueled and ready for battle.
I have marshaled the best the Flaming Fist has to offer. We will fight to the last.
You've unexpected friends. But my debt to you still stands. The Iron Hand Gnome's firepower is yours to command. Just show us where it's needed.
Your safety is of paramount importance, citizen. My services are at your disposal.
The Moon Maiden's silver light is a shield in dark times. Today, it is mine to wield.
And I hold her sword.
Yeah, you do.
Whatever strength I have to lend, I will lend it. I will make my city proud again.
Did you think I was gonna let you have all the fun? Mom looks out for her friends. Mind flayers included. And she'll have your back. Trust me.
You carried me once, friend, and now I'll carry you.
You can count on me, little rabbit, and your squiddy friend. I thirst for the hunt.
I made some improvements to Ramesses' arcane artillery. Give the word and the sky falls on any who stand in your way.
I'm in the mood to crack some skulls after that fuckery in the Temple of Baal. The City Watch will be glad to oblige me.
Not sure what The journey has been brutal, but I stand here a Hell Rider once more, and I would die a proud man if I died this day.
I want my city back.
and I've brought the toughest bastards from the guild to get the job done. My people have never hunted a monster this large. They are eager.
All the strength of the lands we healed flows through me, and from me to you. And whatever company you keep.
After that'll be time.
Nature's servant awaits.
Yeah.
Glad to have you with us, and not a moment too soon.
The air is thick with anticipation. All eyes are on you. They're expecting a speech, something to stir their hearts and put fire in their bellies for the fight ahead.
Look at Minx, the hero of Wonder.
There was a time when my hamster counted every boot print that I left behind me. Whether it was in snow, mud, or evil's backside. Who did this? Because he knows the heart of Minsk. And he knew that a part of it was all those many steps behind us. In Rashiman. At home.
You're gonna say something crazy.
Minsk could never count as high as Boo. So the number of steps soon became too large for him to hold in his head. Too large and too sad.
Minx.
But now Minsk knows the number. The number is none. Because Baldur's Gate is my home. And it will not fall while Minsk and Boo still stand.
Can I trade someone else, please?
You are still full of surprises, Ranger. I could not have said it better. But now that it is said, it is time. Swords, not words. Butt kicking for goodness.
Well said. We'll prepare ourselves. We'll be ready when you call upon us. Baldur's grace be with you.
Sure do. Have a little weird haircut inside.
I need a quick word.
Bodies, bloods, this is the dream. You are smarts that sneaks in. The Skelly boy said I could stay if I sold you stuff. So hurry up. Bye, bye, bye. Don't go dying. I'll be rid.
Dragons, overhead. Stay low.
Fall back! Fall back! Matthew! Leave him be! We have to keep running!
It's over.
Yep. There's a glimmer of something beyond his words, but in a moment it's gone, consumed with fear.
Lost in thought.
Assume nothing.
inside and hamster in hand.
All is ashen lit.
Breathe deep and move.
Become absolute.
I have missed this. The adventure, the danger, the kicking of butts. Turn the other cheek, evil. So Bull might fight this one also. Who breaks the hearts? Mince breaks the bones.
Nothing will stand in my way. Need to find a way forward.
Still as stone? I have had the practice.
Lies before me.
Tie to a halfling.
Victory awaits.
Better to look evil in the eye, even if it be very small. What? Wait.
Let's think ahead, or I'm lost.
I don't see a thing from down here.
we believe.
To new horizons.
Who says? What?
Still in shadow.
Is that blood? No, never mind. Let's see.
Can't you feel it? We're almost there. Once we ascend the Netherbrain stem, we'll be in touching distance of the crown. We're reclaiming the powers of Karsus himself. I'm ready. Are you?
You should want this crown. Look at the damage. I'm ready. I guess that's
Then I think it's about time we ascended. Don't you?
sure, Gale.
The crown of Karsus, the site of power, the site of domination.
The Netherstones might prove more effective if we use them now.
face. The one in my dreams.
I know you. I know everything about you. Your thoughts, your feelings, your weaknesses. And so do they.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Fire time!
Butt kicking, for goodness!
They did?
Charge! But charge quiet.
I speak, they burn.
when he has Hawthorne's might in this barrier.
Rough temps I will raise.
These creatures! I command it!
Death is but a word away.
Execute.
There you go!
No time to waste.
In her name, it's your time!
Strike.
We are going to do this.
hamster has dined on god flesh. You are but a tiny crumb. lesser warrior. Oh, and it's a lot of blood. says smite. That means I must hit you very hard, I think.
Come on, Joe boy. Let's do a final draft.
This is our chance.
Even bound, its will is stronger than anything you've ever felt. The chains shake, threatening to break at any moment.
It's vulnerable, but not defeated. Use the portal. We will bring it down together. Its will is weakening. The brain is almost defeated.
battle cry is too high for your hearing, but you should tremble all the same.
This is our chance. Farewell to the Neverbrain.
impossible. Pain, fear, terror. Reconsider. Assess. Implore. Surrender.
There. At last. It is subdued.
Spare me. Join me. Wield me. Become absolute.
And thus, I honor my mother's legacy. The grand design, once again, ended by my line.
The brain is on the cusp of its final thought, and it's taking all of Orpheus's strength to keep it there. An opportunity, perhaps.
I have my wedding.
Hopes, nightmares, and the screams of legions upon legions of unborn rabbits. Obliterating all thought, all feeling. The tentpole burns in your brain. Silence. Free of urge and worm, your brain is battered and bruised. But it is yours. Yours at last. Everything you did, everything you sacrificed, it was worth it. For this.
The Netherbrain is defeated. Along with the grand design, praise Mother Gith.
My powers, they're draining. Just like Mizora said they would. A small price to pay in the grand scheme of things.
It's over. It's truly over.
Against all odds, we cured ourselves. Free from the parasite. Free from the prospect of ceremorphosis. I can hardly believe it. We will not become accursed illithids. Not to cast any slight on you, of course. Your present form is but a sign of your gallantry.
Even when my time in the prison stretched out like eternity, when escape seemed impossible, I never lost hope. I knew that my destiny was to liberate my people, to return to them triumphant. I was wrong. It seems I can only fulfill one part of my destiny. My people will be liberated, but I cannot return to them. Not like this. You helped me destroy that abomination. Now help me destroy myself. You must kill me. But first, Lae'zel, I need your promise. Carry my hope. Carry my burden. Call my dragons, Kulos and Kuthos, and ride to the Astral Sea. Destroy Vlaakith. Release our people. Be our future and our legacy.
Yes.
Mother Gith battled for liberty, but it was only here, with you, that I learned what it meant to be free. Yes, I will stay. My destiny is for neither Vlaakith nor Orpheus to decree. It is mine.
Then my destiny is undone. Until someone can take up my cause, the Githyanki will remain chained. I found freedom, and then lost myself to this horror for nothing. All that remains is to die. Githka Tavkim crashed.
kinder fate than to live as one's sworn enemy. Though no less a pity for it. At least in legend, Prince of the Comet will live forever. The Githyanki are departing in peace. Curious sight in a day already full of them.
With the Githyanki gone, there's nothing left but the silence of the city, smoldering, waiting to be rebuilt. But it seems that Gale's mind is elsewhere.
I can see the cogs moving behind your eyes, Gale. What's on your mind?
The crown. Somewhere in the Geontha. If I salvage the stones, I can reforge it. With the crown in my hands, I will be unstoppable. The casts I weave will be mine to command. I will be more than the greatest wizard who ever lived. I will be a god. Want, need, deserve. Choose whatever word you prefer. But it is what I'm going to do. Mystra has dictated the terms of my potential for long enough. The crown would grant me control of my own destiny at last. Think of all I could achieve. All that I could grant to those whose ambitions are restrained by Mystra's yoke. I could raise a new Netherland, right here in Faerun.
Your heart is downward, Gale. Start wiser than make the same. Okay, I don't know. I want to say, don't do it here. Stay with me. But if I do romance in gear again, I probably can't wrap you alive. Don't do it.
Seems that we've come to an impasse. I stand on the threshold of divine ascension, and you are trying to keep me grounded. It's not your fault. I can hardly expect you to understand. But nor will I relinquish this chance because you're unwilling to imagine a world where I succeed. I will never forget. That much I promise. And if one day you feel differently, I will be honored to have you as my chosen.
Another low mortal grasping at godhood. Perhaps he will manage it and be everything he promises. Perhaps not. Better for the world not to find out at all, I think. It's certainly better for Gale that Mystra does not. He set himself on his path. We have our own next steps to think on.
Besides, you have but
Mystra has dictated the terms of my potential for long enough. The crown would grant me control of my own destiny at last. Think of all I could achieve. All that I could grant. I thought you were wise enough to recognize that I am not the man I once was. It seems that we've come to an impasse. It's not your fault. I will never.
Once Gale tasted of godhood, he was always bound to fill himself full. May he be wiser than he is cocksure, for his own sake. After all, Mystra's not about to welcome him to the Pantheon with open arms. For now, though, let us leave Gale to his future and turn to our own.
So, what's next for us? The world is our oyster, and she has many pearls we can choose from. It would be good to travel. It's been so long. Kidnappings aside. I honestly don't mind what we do once we get to the... Ow! What the... Oh no. Oh God. Well, it was nice when it lasted. Ah! I'm sorry. I have to go.
It's okay, hun.
A cruel blow. Astarion loved feeling the caress of the sun. Only now it gouges him with its claws. Perhaps we shall meet again, beneath the shield of darkness.
We did it, soldier. Engine's finally cooked.
Yep.
Held on just long enough. So, how'd I do? So are you, my friend. Careful! Hot! I never gave up. I did my best. I did my best. It's the one thing I can't beat, isn't it? I wanted to live in my city with my friends. But life is for the living. And I saw... Goodbye, son. Goodbye, sea.
No, stop. I won't allow... We can't let her die.
You can't.
So, what do you say? Die here.
But we have to... I can't hang on, Mum.
Location.
It's over. And it's all because of you. You, who were destined to become a thrall. Thanks to you, there will be no Illithid Empire, no Death God's tyranny. You have earned your place amongst the legends of the Sword Coast. You are the saviors of Baldur's Gate. You slept like a babe straight through the night, dreamless, thoughtless, and almost entirely free. For the first time, you feel alone, calm. You breathe. Baal may have been your beginning, but he will not be your end. But what will you do now that your life is your own? Your family will be what you make of it, who you love, who you choose. But be careful, lest you pen a tragic sequel to your tale. Though you are not governed by your father anymore, your blood bears his taint. If you were to have sires of your own, they would be born Baalspawn. So choose well, choose wisely. To your own nature, be true.
Well, soldier, here we are. Better let these fuckers know I'm back. And this time, I'm not alone.
"6 months since you faced your father and refused your birthright. 6 months since you cured yourself of the urge. Your life is your own now, and you are already becoming someone new. But the memories of the past will not leave you alone. Challenger of gods, it reads. Surely thou wishest to see thine true family, Withers, who raised you when your father struck you down. So, once again, you are calm. You are you. You can do this.
Thou wert called here, some from above, some below. For with thine bond, together thou hast kept the wheel of fate spinning when it threatened to halt. Though thou wert drawn far apart in the months after the collapse of the Absolute. Tonight, fate renews thy bond once more. Thou shouldst take care to preserve it. It is a great weapon, wielded in the hand of good. Go. Know one another once more.
Now there's a ditty worthy of a knee slap.
There you are. Starting to wonder if you'd show up. In all likelihood, it will be. But... well, come... You feel a little more... substantial than before. Filled up and healthy is what I was going for. Don't tell me you miss living off whatever scrap... I'm glad you seem well. Truly. I had no doubt. But I'm glad to hear you say it all the same. Wondering, mostly. The adventuring life is almost a tonic when you're not one of my... Hard to imagine, isn't it? Me, of all people, in the lair of the Moon Witch herself. Gods, your truest act of heroism was putting up with all that char and drivel. Oh, I know they are. I could... Well, I've had... Don't worry. I know they're tired. Now, Mother, I have hopes that perhaps she might turn from Shah and... Must... I'm joking. Of course I want to know. Tell me all. As am I. Hopefully these meetups will become a regular occurrence. I'm sure after all, we've faced down bigger threats than rank. Don't be a stranger.
I need a moment for the two of us.
Ah, breathe deep. To meet again. Oh, and for happy. Where did the little halfling go, Boo?
Good thing I'm happy.
Soon to be very unhappy, for he has slipped Boo's leash once more. Perhaps he was too shy to meet you. It is just this day that Happy learned of your legend, while we gazed down upon the very city you saved. Granted, Happy dangled upside down from my fist. Minsk caught him, a guild sneak thief sifting through the rubble.
Why
When Potter appeared, Minsk was so startled that he dropped the halfling through. Perhaps this is why he has grown dizzy and wandered off. So I have. Oh, it is 9 finger. But where Minsk? Oh, but enough, my friend. I cannot tell your tale if I do not know the whole of it. Embrace me, my friend. And should you feel it squirming, know that it is only Boo. Or perhaps the buffet has gone bad.
I just see Boo coming up on the one of my show behind.
You are quite coated in hamster hair. Now wherever you go, Boo goes too.
Good.
Bah, Boo does not believe your bitter words. You stepped through the Dusty One's portal willingly enough, no? And without Minsk even there to toss you. First, we must find the sneak thief. Will Ravengard, the blade Lae'zel of Gresh Killer. Astarion, who is back. We visit him much now. Gale, who now names himself a god. Though in truth, Minsk has known few wizards who did not think of themselves so. Shadowheart, 2 gods top. Halsin, Arch, and there, once the guild. And final, I hope you go, my friend. Be among our friends. There is much work yet to be done before this one is finished.
Now, there's a face I know well indeed.
Happy!
He's going to kill me, isn't he?
Boo.
Not the big mad bastard. The hamster.
The hint's God's name. Boo.
Well now. You can make yourself presentable when you have a mind to.
Make one of us.
Oh, forgive me. I am simply excitable. It is good to be out under an open sky once more. My first, since the same twisting alleys for purse pickers, same wooden buildings ready to get burnt by next year's dragon, same cisterns overflowing. You know, I have been known, on occasion, to speak ill of Baldur's Gate. But the city is more than her squalid street. Baldurians simply get on. Harper's. My own. Not though she spends more time locking up comrades for pocketing 8 funds. They might learn a thing or two. I suppose I am. There. I may have little love for this city, but so long as my family chooses to serve it, I can do no less. The songs of my suffering will break hearts from here to the Hordlands, I am sure. Now, I must inspect the refresh.
I love these tunes. Out there.
He snaps the ears, however, exhausted. He's had plenty of adventures without you. The joy in the owlbear's eyes.
There you are. I was hoping you'd make your way over.
Okay, yeah.
There you are, my friend. Breathe deep. Can you smell it?
You take a deep breath, but you don't notice anything beyond.
By the good gods, how bad do I reek?
Oh!
Ugh, shit. Dried devil's blood. Stinks like a skunk squatting in an aboleth's corpse. No wonder. Karlak and I have felled enough Cambion. Who'd have thought that just one of them sported a map and some blueprints? If you want all the gory details, Karlak can fill you. I've seen him. He's leading the city. And the likes of Bane's chosen. With a few, he still believes valor is found. May they all take it to heart. I think that, not to pat myself too hard, I've missed you. If I had to do it all over again, and well, that's or wasting any of the... A beautiful night.
Well, I wasn't... And I'm... What have you been up to? No relapses, I hope? Of course. A very sensible step. The last thing we wanted was another surprise. Not that I was worried, of course. I knew you'd have this under control. But I am glad to see you doing... well. I'm glad to see us all doing well, in fact. Things turned out rather nicely in the end. Cheeky. I've taken a turn as adventurer and hero. It turns out no one actually cares about murder, as long as you murder the right people. And apparently I'm rather good at it.
I could have told her that.
Yes, but you say all sorts of things. Honestly, I don't even listen half the time. It has me... Well, I do try to inspire a little terror. I'm still me. I did at first. But then I spent too long... This is who I am. But that being said, I have... But until then, We've had quite... From the moment I will miss our time. See you later, darling.
You would think someone of my vintage would be inured to the passage of time. Yet these past 6 months have seemed endless. Perhaps that is so for you, but for me... I know it can. For I feel the longing for old friends in my heart each day. I always do. That was more than worth the wait. Rest assured. Now, we have much to catch up on. Do not allow me to ramble on. I am eager to hear all you've been doing. Please, spare no deed. Their appetite, they have all but exhausted my repertoire in but a few short months. No mean feat. I am all ears. Though I never cared for that phrase. A rather unsettling image. You are truly incapable of disappointing. The children shall be wrapped, and have no fear. All due credit shall be given to the tale's originator. Now, it would be cruel of me to hoard you all to myself for the evening, as much as I would like to. Do you and I did promise the children on occasion, but even Korga may yet find true. Our community, the old masonry of Moonrise Towers and Rythwin have been repurposed into new homes, and the land is rich with harvests and bountiful trees. My greatest purpose and greatest reward. Those children have been through more. I impart what knowledge I can to them, yet, in truth, as am I. I may age more slowly than... They ask after you. To make a child smile, I spend... As for roaming, as did I. Amazing what can be... before you... Yet, they always find that just a token...
I don't want to talk about you talking.
Oh shit. Soldier. I've missed you, you old ball spawn. Oh, do you not want me to call you the B word anymore?
Why?
You're too good, buddy. I'm just so glad that having Will up. Oh, but heck, Cambion dropped a map with directions and blueprints for Zariel's own private forge. A fucking forge! Our current plan is to get in, grab a smith, and force him to fix old Rusty. Or maybe give me a brand new model that can live outside of Ernest. You haven't seen the last of old Karlak yet, soldier.
You just want it. Oh yeah.
You don't need to ask, soldier. I won't be in Avernus forever, you know. Can I look you up when I'm out? Hey! That would be kind of gods as it could to... This won't be the last time. Anything of use?
The day I pray to you, Gale, is the day I was down. Let that is right. And presence keeps.
This feeling, comfort. I don't understand it, but I will accept it.
Withers can pluck wine from all over the world, but is there one bottle of fresh blood?
Cool, fresh air. By the living gods, I needed it.
I never imagined nothing but seeing. Were it not for you, I might not have known the value of partnership. I found... We've heard word We need to slay every last son in Kithrak. Perhaps the Challenger of Gods would care to join us. You always did have a great fire in your belly. Now go. There is plenty of time yet for slicing. So tonight, I was afforded a destiny of my own.
There you are, my mortal friend.
Well, there he is. Gale in all his glory. I hope you're happy. The god of ambition. Have you ever heard anything more ridiculous?
I think he made excellent ambition.
Ambition, aspiration, greed and hubris is all I hear. The Gale I knew wasn't like this. He recognized his mistakes. He was contrite. All he wanted to do was live. Unfortunately, he fell into company that turned his gaze toward foolishness. Yes, I mean you.
What did I do? Don't blame me.
But it would make everything so much easier.
I know.
I know there's nothing you could have done to stop him. Not really. Once he'd decided to learn nothing from his mistakes, what use were either of our protests? Perhaps you'd be willing to come meet Gale's mother sometime? She misses him so, and I know it would do her heart a world of good to discuss her son with someone who knew him as he was. Jolly good. I'll tell Mrs. Dekarios to be expecting you. Oh, she'll be delighted. Things just haven't been the same without himself cluttering up the place. Enjoy your party, dear.
Haven't you any ambitions, Tar? Goodness. Was Faerun always so dull? Still, at least the company was worth the trip. If not the view.
Your magic is different. I am somehow it just can't.
Not to be overly pedantic, but they are my powers now. I imagine you're wondering how all this came to be. The finer points of divine ascension are beyond mortal comprehension, I'm afraid, but they can provide a rudimentary sequence of events. First, I retrieved the crown of Karsus and reforged it using a series of precise and highly complex netherese incantations. Then, I used it. As you know, the orb within me was the half-formed Karsite Weaver. Magic left incomplete by Karsus' self-destruction. I finished it. Using the crown of Karsus, I turned it into a new form of magic, fused with my being, driven by my purpose. And then I put it to work. As expected, Mistra was unwilling to hand over the reins of the weave, so I've claimed dominion over another area which I've passing familiarity. Ambition.
Good. The challenge mission will have to be greatly than
I don't recall saying that I've given up. I can say this much for now. Mistra is welcome to her dominion. My aims are set a little higher than offering cursory blessings to just any half-decent spellcaster. I exist not to bestow favors on my followers, but to inspire them to seize their destinies for themselves, exactly as I did. I'm their proof. Proof their hopes are not barren wastes, but the loamy soil in which their future achievements flourish. Proof that with ambition, anything is possible.
Oh my god. Ooh, I like this. This gale mansion of your salvation. Could I read it as I do believe? No, I feel like this. I'm a little. My character is a little bit cocky, but also like to show example if a sorcerer wishes to unlock the true potential, unmanageable power might help.
You see? Now you're realizing your true potential. You and many more by the day. There are already several shrines in my honor scattered across the outer reaches of Thay, and rumors of a very prominent temple under construction in Arm. This is only the beginning.
What can I say here?
I thought you would be. Now, divine as my company undoubtedly is, I have an eternity to catch up with you. A luxury few others at this party possess. Don't let me deprive them of your company, or mine. For it's not every day a newborn god shows up to the
The day I pray to you, Gale, is the day up is down, left is right, and Trison's cats.
So very stubborn.
And don't you forget it.
The whole gang is here.
This one, thou art the savior of Baldur's Gate. Until such time it requires saving again. How dost thou feel? I am pleased to hear it. The set, enjoy the revelry of the day. What indeed? Of these lives, mortal and otherwise, hear me, thou heroes, wastrels, friends. It is over for now. Sleep. Until we meet again, I wish thee every possible fortune, health, wealth. There thou art, the dead three. Thy faces gods, thy actions barely worthy of the name. Didst truly believe thy ploy would succeed? Didst believe I would not notice?
I want to actually see something. What if I agree with them and him going?
Mistra has dictated the terms of my potential for long enough. The crown would grant me control of my own destiny at last. Think of all I could achieve. All that I could grant to those whose ambitions are restrained by Mistra's yoke. I could raise a new Netherrealm, right here in Faerun.
Why, Gale?
Think of all I could achieve. All that I could grant to those whose ambitions are restrained by Mistra's yoke. It's I who should be saying such things. Do not think I leave you without a heart as heavy as your own. I owe it to myself to follow where destiny leads. I'll never forget you. That I promise. If you ever felt differently...
I shall miss him. Though I hope a new chapter...
Well and good, but enough of... That city is a sizzling boil of corruption, with fiends run...
I honestly don't mind what we do once we get to the... Ow! What? Well, it was nice when it lasted.
We will find you a stop.
We did it, soldier. The city's going to be all right. And so are you. Engine's finally cooked. Held on just long. So, how do...
No, we can't.
You can't.
So, what do you...
I can't.
It's over. And it's all because of you. You, who were destined to become a thrall. Thanks to you, there will be no Illithid Empire, no Death God's tyranny. You have earned your place amongst the legends of the Sword Coast. Thanks to you, there will be no Illithid Empire, no Death God's tyranny. You have earned your place amongst the legends of the Sword Coast. You are the saviors of Baldur's Gate. You slept like a babe straight through the night, dreamless, thoughtless, and almost in for the first time, Baal. But what will you do now that you're light? Your family will be what you...
It worked. Gods. Better let these fuckers know I'm back. And this time...
6 months since you faced your life is your own challenger withers so you are calm. You are you. You can do this.
Thou wert called?
He snaps he is, however, exhausted. He's had plenty of adventures without you. The joy in the Albert.
Now, there's a face I know well indeed.
Feeling comfort, warmth.
Goodness. Still, at least the company was worth the trip. Not to be overly. I imagine first, as you know, as expected, Mistra was unwilling to hand over the reins of the weave, so I proof their hopes are not barren wastes, but the loamy soil in which their future. Ao would prefer to let the cosmic dust settle from my unexpected. I'm sure it'll come around in a. There are already several shrines in my honor scattered across the outer reaches of Thay, and this is only the beginning. I thought you would be. Now, don't let. It's not every. It's quite something, isn't it? Fear not. That tingling sensation is merely your body's way of alerting you.
This one, thou art the savior of Baldur's Gate. Until such time it required. I enjoy the revel. What indeed? The balance of the world restored. The balance of these lives, mortal and otherwise, brought to account. Hear me, thou heroes, wastrels, friends. I have waited long to tell you these words. It is over for now. Thou sleep until we meet again. I wish thee every possible There thou art. Didst truly believe thou didst the gods, the sap, the wind, the felled by I over it, vermin?
no idea. But that's the end of one. I got dumped by gale. Because the power of the cloud. I mean, it's a good place for me. So, I hope you guys are having fun in the next game. I might add a little bit saying dumped by gale. Because that's what he did. But I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye bye.